the beginning, a Merry Christmas, and then Christmas carols. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. That didn't rhyme.
Well, if you got a dollar, well, just lousy down. You know that I got rhythm that could suit your budget fine.
Hello, it's Patrick with Trusty Mercantile. Doing hopefully will be a quick video, but if you know me, probably won't be quick. Showcasing some of my Christmas in July. I'm a little bit late for the push that was Thriftmas in July. Some of this was thrifted, but what this primarily is are items that I've collected over the last several months that I'm actually purchasing for resale. And the reason I wanted to get this video out, and the reason it'll probably be fairly quick, is because I am going to have my Christmas in July live sale on Thursday, July 22nd. So that's coming up very quickly. So I wanted to just showcase some of the items. And even if you're missing the live sale, I think it's still, some of the items are still kind of fun to see and have a little trip down memory lane about what vintage Christmas looked like once upon a time. So a couple of the items I have fall into the porcelain category because that is something I do like to collect. And this was a cute little Santa, I'm going to say Christmas card holder. The reason I think that is because it's relatively short, and I think you know, theoretically, yes, you could put napkins in here, but even a short cocktail napkin, I would think would end up flopping over the back. So I'm thinking it's maybe to hold Christmas cards. I could be wrong, but the other thing that I have backing that up is it looks like he is holding a Christmas card. So it's just a cute little Santa Christmas card / whatever letter holder. This one is not marked. It is porcelain. It's got the bisque finish, not the glossy finish. And it's in actually really good shape. I'm not sure. I mean, it's in such good shape. I don't think it's cold painted. So I say it has the weight of Japan, made in Japan, but we might be drifting into Taiwan because it is in really, really good condition. And there's some really nice detail in this one. So this one might be more of an 80s, 70s, 80s piece as opposed to 50s or 60s. But still a great looking piece, bisque Santa, and he is going to be available for sale. I had done some haul videos. Sometimes I'll do haul videos, as I find things. And so some of these might have popped up earlier, but this is collecting all of my vintage Christmas into one place. This is one that I know I talked about because there was some conversation on this, that there's a question of what these are. And to be perfectly honest, I never figured it out. So they are Shiny Brights. They are Christmas decorations, obviously, and they are made in Hong Kong, so it puts it a little bit later than some of the original Shiny Brights. They are little angels. Unfortunately, I don't believe I had noticed at the time. Let's see if I can actually show this. One of the angels is now armless, so her arm is still in the packaging because it is still sealed. It's this one right here. You can see she's got one arm, the other one is missing. So there it is. They each have their wings. It looks like all their wings are still in place. It looks like each of them is just holding out their arms. It's not like they're holding a harp or anything like that. They have, let's see if you can see it from the side there. They have like little spikes, which mean like maybe they're just something as simple as cupcake toppers. I have no idea. But they are Shiny Bright. They are Christmas decorations, 6 pieces, still packed. It was originally tagged the Family Center. I don't know what that would be. Was originally 59 cents. It must have still been around after Christmas time. And it was marked down to 30 cents. And then it got marked down again to 25 cents. So all the tags are still on here. What does that say? Max Eckhart and Sons, New York, New York, made in Hong Kong. So kind of cute, kind of cool, whether you keep them in their packaging, because it's kind of nice, they're new old stock. But I think they're crying to be free. So there's cute little angels, small. But those will be available in the sale, and I had not seen those before. This one is a Heartstone. I've come across Hearthstone before. It's always painted in kind of a simple way, but not always with Christmas. So this is a Hearthstone mug. You know, Christmas tree, candy canes, stocking, gift, another Christmas tree, candy cane. It is marked Hearthstone USA. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Kind of looks like a handprint with somebody that has I guess that is 5 fingers. I'm not sure. I guess that is a handprint. So anyway, Hearthstone is what I believe that says. So little mug, kind of on the small side, not quite espresso, but it is on the small size. So including that. I don't often carry jewelry, and this one was one I wanted to pick up because I think this is kind of a nice little screaming vintage Christmas piece. I would put maybe in the 50s. So anyway, cute little white silver tone. It's not marked in any other way, so it's not silver. Don't think it's anything more than that. But it's beautiful. All the stones are still in place, and just a nice little brooch. Hashtag bring back the brooch. Another piece of porcelain. This is a Norcrest fine china. One of the little leaf dishes. I've carried these leaf dishes before, but they're usually just painted like leaves. I've never seen one that's actually done as a Merry Christmas. So I'm going to throw that in there. I've got a Mary Englebright ornament. This is something I know I showed. It's a newer item, but it's made with vintage stamps. And we did a little digging to figure out when the stamps cost 22 cents. And I want to say the number came back as the 50s or the 60s. Can't remember now what they said. But it comes in a cute little box. Even has an old Christmas stamp on the box as well, dated 1963. So maybe they're 1963 stamps. So cool little piece. Another cool vintage Christmas is a little handkerchief. Been embroidered with the ornament and bow, like evergreen Christmas tree bow on it, just on the one corner. But cute little piece. That'll be part of the Christmas in July sale. All right. This one is what was this, a hymnal? No. Christmas Carol book. So it's an old Christmas Carol book. It was issued by John Hancock Life Insurance Company. Did this one have a copyright on it? It has a phone number, KEDZ 5426. So we got an early phone number, but no reference to an address to show a zip code. I think this is definitely before that. No, unfortunately, this one does not appear to have a date on it. Just says the rep was P. Hersha, 24 South Crawford Avenue, your insurance man. So anyway, the graphics are pretty cool on the outside. We've got a little bit of a tear on the cover, but I'm going to forgive it because I just think it's cute. It's got a Happy New Year graphic in the back cover. Each of the songs, it has the caroling songs with really, really small font, so not designed for people with my eyesight. And a little in the beginning, a Merry, Merry Christmas. And then Christmas carols. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. That didn't rhyme. But anyway, compliments of John Hancock, KEDZ phone number, and then the address. So I'll try to do a little digging to see if I can figure out when the phone numbers got longer, because that was for the 6-digit phone number. So that same size as this next item, but this next item, I have never seen anything like it before. I thought it was super cool. So it starts out, annual report from This'll Do. THISLDU, in quotes, this'll do. So you can tell it's kind of a thick little booklet. So when you get it, you open it up, and it says, we've crudely wrapped wishes both warm and true, spreading news of the family all the way through. Mildred's crutches and wheelchair, things of the past, put cheer in Bill's song, and from the Hammond a blast. You see where this is going? This is like an old newsletter that somebody had a freaking printing press in their house. I don't even know. And created this so that every time you open it up, you get more to the newsletter. Now turn next to Chicago and keep moving along. For 5 more of the family must join in the song. Bonnie Buick is up here. There's Bonnie, Willard, and of course Amy and Ted, who this year have Timothy to pull in their sled. So they must have had a baby, Timothy, that they're pulling. So that's how they announced that. So then, you're still like in like newsletter mode. So now you open it again, swing over to Cambridge and at Harvard, look in. Back from France and Italy are Nancy and Jim. Little Lon and Ariane last year called Gary must have brought along the stork from Old Paris. So I don't know if Ariane, Little Lon, and Ariane got divorced, or no, Little Lon and Gary got divorced, and now Ariane is in place. I have no idea. But they're back from Old Paris. And then if you'll fly out to Texas, young Bill you'll see, his law books are closed again. A captain is he. He's squad commander, and though far from here, helps tie up this package of holiday cheer. And then the final reveal, Merry Christmas. They saved the dog for the inside. Before you fold up the biggest message in years, let old Prince, slowed down by his 14 long years, through his huskiest bark in this sketchy review, join the whole Hofstadter family from This'll Do. So these are the Hofstadders, and this is how they celebrated Christmas, with this absolutely ginormous Christmas card that folds down to a normal sized card. So I just thought, I've never seen anything like that. Based on the graphics and some of the things that are in here, I would put this kind of from the 50s or the 60s. I just think that's pretty ingenious, and that somebody had, the wherewithal to be able to print this. I guess maybe that's where they lived. Maybe they were the Von Trapps. Anyway, so that's cool. That's gonna be part of the sale. I've got what was this one? Nico cheese board. On one side it says, with best wishes for happy holiday season and a bright new year. And then on the back, it looks like a Spode Christmas tree. But it is a ceramic cheese board still in its box, which is always nice to have. Also, can't really say in its box because it actually doesn't have anything in the box. It's an empty box of Christmas cards. So it's just an empty box that once held 20 Christmas cards. Just check out the graphics in that. 2-in-1 of charm and humor. So you've got little pictures along the side. That's what the Christmas cards would have held. But it's right now just an empty box. I just thought it was kind of cool and would look great in a Christmas vignette. So that'll be part of my sale. I picked up this 1966 Children's Playmate magazine. It's got little stories in it about the baker's dozen, little dot to dots, Toyland puzzle, crafts. So it's just like one of those little kids books. You can order a subscription to it. Got the great graphics on the back. Looks like the graphics on the inside are all black and white. Oh, there's a little insert that's in color. That shows some of the crafts that you can make. So thought that was kind of fun. That'll be in there. I had picked up, with the assistance in some cases of Katie from Vintage and Vinyl, I've got 3 little 45s. Louis Armstrong singing, reading The Night Before Christmas. I do not know why, but I have him. I don't know why he was chosen to read that. A little Frosty the Snowman book that was a Peter Pan label. And then also Rudolph the Red-Nosed Rainbow, also from Peter Pan. So these they have zip codes, so they're after 63, but they don't show a year. Probably, maybe late 70s, maybe 80s. They have the UPC code, so it's got to be after like mid 70s. So you got 2 Christmas from Peter Pan. It's new old stock. We've got an old one of those cardboard puzzles that kind of like the tray puzzles from Witham Whitman. It's kid tested. Christmas morning frame tray puzzle. Still has the original 59-cent price tag from whoever originally sold it, but it's still sealed, never opened up. So it's new old stock for a Christmas puzzle. And then some Christmas crafts. Got the stamped Christmas unicorn. Looks like a carousel horse. I guess that's not cross stitch. It's fabric that has the X's. So I don't know what that makes this. If this is embroidery. It's dated 1992. It's got all the fabrics, got the needles, it's got the stamped Christmas unicorn. Kit contains stamped fabric for backing, needles, directions, alphabet, and sufficient floss and gold chainette to complete design. Copyright 1992 from Bernat. Was originally sold in Frank's. Best value for $5.99, then dropped down to $3.09. I don't know. I actually don't know what kind of, if you know, let me know, because I'll try to remember it for the sale. So it's not like cross stitch. That would be like mesh. And so this is a solid piece of fabric that just has the X's printed on that. So I guess that makes it embroidery. Although at the end of the day, it looks like cross stitch because there's little X's, but I don't think that counts as the same thing. Or maybe that's cross stitch and what I'm thinking of is counted cross stitch. I don't know. So that's one. And then I've got another one. This is so this one is calling it stamped cross stitch. So this is the Starry Santa stocking. Now, did I actually show the front of the stocking? So there's the unicorn. It looks like he's actually a carousel horse. This one is a traditional Santa stocking. It has different colored fabric, but it still has those X's. So this is calling it stamped cross stitch. Kit contains cotton embroidery thread, design printed on tan fabric, red pin dot fabric for stocking back, needle and easy instructions including carbon paper, and an alphabet chart for personalizing. An embroidery hoop is recommended for stitching designs. This one is copyrighted 1993, Starry Santa stocking. I guess Dimensions is the brand. So also has the UPC. So I've sold these on eBay before, and these types of crafts kits are kind of popular. Probably would have been more popular during COVID when everyone was locked into their house, but they're still sealed, still have all the original pieces and some fun Christmas items. So longer than I'd anticipated, but a little bit of a short mini haul that's not from one location. So this was from all over the place. Some of this would have been my trip out to Pennsylvania. Some of these would have been local antique shops, flea market, garage sales, whatever. I've just kind of accumulated it, and these will be then the items. Probably all of these will be part of the live sale on Thursday, July 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern on this channel. And I will also have a couple things that I did not show. This will be another item that I have. This is another Mary Engelbreit. Mary Engelbreit does pretty well for me on eBay. So this is a Hope Mary Engelbreit piece stamped on the bottom from 2000. So we're like just barely into the vintage world, but it's got all the little holiday decor, but with the flowers from the Mary Engelbreit design. I will sell this separate from the ornament because the ornaments, will be less expensive than this, so people may not want both. So this will actually be on an eBay auction, which will go live during my sale on the 22nd, but then will end on July 29th. So this is one item that will be part of the Christmas in July eBay listing that I'll do, because again, these do fairly well for me, but this Hope one, I haven't found a lot of examples of, so I don't really know what it's going to go for, particularly in July. So hopefully Christmas in July, people want to plan for their holiday decorating. That'll be part of it. One additional item will be part of the Christmas in July eBay auction. Show it to you in pieces. N O E L. What's What's that spell? Noel. So these are little stamped Japan candle holders. So you got the tiny, they're like the little birthday candle, the little tiny candles that would hold these. Yeah, so they're only like, what, 4 inches tall, 3.5 inches tall. They all have the same style of Santa. These were cold painted, so there are definitely some places in here where you want to be careful when you're cleaning these that you don't rub all of the red paint completely off. But this was an adorable set that I could not find any examples of this, because there's a lot of Santas, there's a lot of Noels, there's a lot of Japan. I could never find this shape for the Noel. So it's, again, I try and use the eBay auction. I don't want it to be a money grab. I want it to be a case where, look, I don't know what this stuff's worth. I want it to kind of balance itself out. And I think that these are rare enough, or at least scarce enough, that there's not a lot of examples out there. And I think there's going to be people who are going to want them. So let the market dictate what the price is for these. So I will have 2 eBay auctions going live for the Christmas in July. So again, the eBay will go live at 9 p.m. Eastern on July 22nd, and it will end at 9 p.m. Eastern on July 29th. So depending on when you're watching the video, you might be able to either watch or set a reminder to go look for the eBay auction on the Trusty Huckster Mercantile channel. There will be a link to my channel on the description of the video. You can always follow my link tree, linktr.ee/thmercantile, to all of my social media, but that will also be in the description, so you can easily find my eBay channel. And these will be the only auctions that are active during that window. I do still have 2 auctions that are live now that will end on July 22nd, which actually should show you at least one of them because it's a Christmas item. This Holt Howard wannabe is actually a Capri Creations from Philadelphia. It is currently up for sale right now in my eBay store, and it is scheduled to end at 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, the 22nd. So during the live sale where I show everything else, this will be up and available on my eBay store in auction, and I will announce the winner during my live sale. You don't have to be in the live sale, it doesn't matter, but I will watch, and if you buy this and anything else for my live sale, I can combine your shipping. So again, I'm supposed to end 4 or 5 minutes ago, but hey, I just finished. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you kind of enjoyed some of these. It was nice to dust off my memory banks because some of these are old. So I'm glad I was able to show you. I hope you're interested. If you see this in time and you're able to join my live sale Thursday, July 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern, they're always every Thursday at 8 p.m. This will be the only one that is Christmas in July for the rest of the year. It'll be probably the only Christmas themed sale I have through the end of the year. So if you like Christmas, hope you can join me. If not, join me on any one of my sales, and every once in a while, maybe a new Christmas item will pop up. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for putting your trust in Trusty Huckster, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.
Well, show me a sign if you're wishing me to stay. Otherwise, I say goodbye and finish out the day. And that sunrise in the morning and you got nothing to say. Oh, that's when I'll be headed on my way.